All right, Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. I would like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect, and 1/3. And Lord's will this video be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Baha, Rachakwadash. All right, and as the title reads, freedom leads to confusion. Okay, freedom leads to confusion. And Tawada, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash, for giving me the inspiration to do this lesson. Just want to make sure the audio is good. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem. All right, just wanted to make sure audio was good, video is good. I can take myself off the screen now, and we can start this lesson. All right, so this lesson, like I said, it's through the inspiration of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. And what I really want to talk about, okay, is the current state of Babylon. All right, the virgin daughter Babylon, the virgin daughter, all right, of confusion. All right, America, and how the ideology and the raw essence of freedom has led to the most confusion that you've ever seen a society be run under. All right. And we are living in the last days. Okay. And this is why iniquity shall abound. And actually, let's grab that really, really quick. All right. With us living in these last days under the rulership of Esau, Edom, and his construct, okay, of people believing that they are free. And, on the contrary, what he's done is he's masked wickedness as freedom. Okay, so people are free to be wicked because here you are not free to be righteous. All right, which now I gotta get to. See, the Spirit's pulling a few. So let me hold this. All right, you are not free to be righteous here, but you are free to be wicked here. All right, and the Bible speaks about that. So let's get these really, really fast. I don't want to lose my points, but these two precepts just came to mind. And we'll just build off those for edification. Okay, so 2nd Ezra 5, and let's jump right down. 2nd Ezra 5, and let's see. 2nd Ezra 5 and 10. It says, I'll start at 9. It says, I'll start at 8. It says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall oft be sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. So you are witnessing, all right, in particular signs, all right, upon people in these last days of this age of confusion that Esau, Edom has been used to usher in. And a part of the results of that, you have lewdness, menstruous women, and then they bring forth what? Monstrous children. Okay, these are the signs of a crumbling empire, because an inhabitable society, all right, is shown forth through the people. All right, a wise king will instruct his people. So when you see the land, you see the state of the people. It shows you the state of that city and that who runs that city. So when you look at Babylon in a whole, and the poverty, okay, the family structure, the social structure, and you see the economy, the morals, when you see all these things depleted, this is a sign of an end of a crumbling age. And that's what is happening, because there is nothing that's profitable out of confusion. All right. And it says, and salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself. And who's carrying wit? Who's carrying wisdom? Okay. The men that Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is pouring that Holy Spirit onto. All right. And that first and foremost is what? The prophets. Okay. Where it says wisdom crieth in the chief place of concourse. This is where the Lord has put his prophets to utter his words of wisdom in this land of chaos and confusion. All right. And it says, and understanding would draw itself into his secret chamber, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon earth. See, so unrighteousness wickedness, lack of self-restraint is being multiplied on earth because you have been given the inhabitants of earth, all right, starting here in Babylon, the ideology of free will, do as thou please, do as thou will, and all they are trained to do is to be wicked. Okay, like even this right here, I don't even know why this would be on a Bible website, but look, I need a new butt. So it's a clearly a young man. This is against the scriptures, even right here. This is the spirit. It says you're not supposed to look at the nakedness of man. Okay, this is a great example, you know, of this lesson. Okay, of its entirety. This is the spirit that Esau pushes. Okay, on a day-to-day basis, and this is looked at as good, but what we're doing, all right, is looked at as evil. Okay, Isaiah 5:20, it says, woe unto them, right? But woe unto them that call evil good. So right now, what is it? April 27th, 2022. All right. The things that you see as a normal, all right, is evil, but he calls that good. And the things that we are doing that we have found out is what's supposed to be normal, he calls evil. All right. You know, there's just so many that you can go into. Now, I don't really want to go into specifics, even though we're very familiar. I'm just scratching the surface. What I want to do, though, is use the conception, all right, as a blanket. Okay, I don't want to pinpoint a specific thing that he uses as that's evil that he calls good, because guess what? If I pull something specifically and pinpoint and say how this is evil and that's wrong and according to the scriptures and how Yahweh Shem Shai set it up, the video can be taken down. So that in its essence is showing you right there the synopsis of this lesson, okay, of this current situation that we are in. Okay, so woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. This is what Esau Edom has done under his ideology of freedom, okay? Because America, all right, as you know it, let's see, where do I have it? One of these, let's press back. All right, right here. What you know as America, which in the Bible, it's known as Babylon, okay, is Babylon. There is something called the American dream. Now, the American dream is a national ethos of the United States that set ideals for what? Democracy, rights, liberty, opportunity, and equality, in which freedom includes the opportunity for prosperity and success. So this is his fundamental, all right, steps to lead to what he calls a prosperity and success, right? Now, when you look the word freedom up, which it goes into free, it means exempt from. See, so right there alone is a red flag. The fact that you have a land where you are promoting freedom, but freedom is to be exempt from. The whole essence of society, the whole essence of creation. Let me get this. The whole existence of man, the duty, okay, is to be in order under the image of Yahweh Shem Shai. See, that's the problem right now, is Esau Edom has told you you can be free under what I deem is the opportunity of freedom. All right, but look at this. Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth. But see, you teach freedom, but within that, you don't teach in the reverencing of the creator, though. You see, you've given them freedom, you've given them passage and free will, but that freedom and free will has taken the creator out of the picture. And that's completely anti Yahweh Shem Shai. That is completely against what the creator has set life up to be on earth. You see, we, all right, have now been opened up to reverence, fear, and respect the creator and the only begotten son of the creator. See, and it says, look, remember now the creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. And remember, shall there be evil in the city and the Lord has not done it? All right. Nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So at the end of the day, we as a creature need to remember the creator. Now, we as a chosen nation, we are the chosen creature to the other creatures to bring order on earth. So if we're not ruling, you can see how what these nations would do. This proves you that the nation of Israel needs to be, all right, in the position of rulership, because without Israel ruling, the whole world is in a state of confusion, but they call it freedom. See, now real quick, let's go to this. What is that? Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God. Okay. So when you look up at the American dream, now there was a year that they declared the year of the Bible, but when you look, okay, at the raw essence of Babylon and its American dream, what it's done through democracy, what it's done through its rights, and what it's done through its liberty and opportunity, it has taken the creator out of the picture. You see? So he's pushed wickedness on earth, but then he blanketed that term wickedness with freedom. No. Rights. You have rights as a Mo. That's your right. See? So he's taken the creator out of the picture with the concept of freedom. But the Bible says otherwise. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh B'Shem El Shai and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Now, just curious. Now, we know that we were given the laws, right? When the laws were first given on earth in a written form that was given to us, the Israelites. But in rulership, when we are in rulership, all mankind has to live under the law, statutes, and commandments, because that brings prosperity and life. Okay, that's what really brings prosperity and life, because it brings order. There has to be some form of order on earth. You can't just be free, because the heart is desperately wicked. Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate you. Two brothers and sincere sisters tuning in. The brother posted it. 1983 was the year of the Bible. Okay. But that year has gone and went. And, you know, if the Spirit allows, we'll actually grab a little bit into that. But let me get this point real quick. It says, man, look, Adam. So let's see. Because ultimately, look, see, mankind. All right. At the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, the earth is to be in a ordered rulership under the image of Yahweh B'Shem El Shai. So now that we got that out, the whole duty of mankind is to follow the righteous commandments. All right. Because, and I'm going to say this too, when you look at the commandments, us in this human form, there's a certain lifestyle that this body is only set up to live. Okay. Now there's things that people do that are outside the commandments that they do to this body that's very harmful. Okay. It's very unhealthy. All right. It's detestable. And the human body itself can't it wasn't created to live under that manner. You know, when you look at what was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah, the human body wasn't created for you to rub shoulders that way. When you look at the lifestyle of Babylon, even with eating, the dietary laws, the human body isn't set up to live like that. When you think about it, a human body, it can't eat everything. So you need rules, you need regulations. That's why you have laws pertaining to marriage. Okay, meaning what? Sex. The human body, you can't just be born and start having, there's things that need to take place. This is why there's commandments, so man doesn't overstep his boundary and do things that's not conducive with creation. You see, so when you look at the commandments, it's actually a ordered structure to the benefit of creation. You know, now let's get this real quick since we're speaking about creation. Let's go to Genesis 1. All right. And let's go to 26 real quick. All right. I want to show you something. This is Genesis 1. Genesis 1 and 26. All right. Check this out. And it says, and the powers said, all right, you need to understand this is Yahweh Shai and the elect. Yahushua and the elect spirits, Yahushua and the elect angels. All right, look, Elohim or Elohim, plural, powers, gods. All right, so Yahweh isn't mentioned until Genesis 2, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so let's get that out the way. It says, and the power said, so with the right understanding, Yahushua and the elect said, let us make man in our image. Now you have a lot of Israelites, which, I get, but the correct breakdown, all right, the correct breakdown for this, meaning let us make man in the righteous order that is done in the spirit realm, okay? Because look, when you go into this word image, that doesn't mean let us make man black because we're black. Now we did come from the soil, all right. We were creation started in the water, but when you look at the earth, okay, yes, the deep dirt, okay, with the minerals and the elements, yes, it is of color brown, all right, descent, but that's not what this is meaning. All right, this has a deeper meaning. The word image is going into the likeness or resemblance of what? The laws, the commandments, the order of life. Okay, because how could Adam separate clean and unclean, things of that nature? But I'm not trying to go further into that. But you need to understand that the image is speaking about ultimately the laws, the order of life as you know it. All right, meaning man with woman. Okay, clean and unclean, things like that nature. So now that we got that out the way, this was the raw essence of creation, that man was to live under the order of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is why Adam taught his sons how to sacrifice, all right, because he had the breath of life in him. All right, the Holy Spirit, okay, the wisdom, the knowledge and understanding. This is why Adam was able to name the animals and no one else. This is why Adam reverenced God, reverenced Yahweh, okay, while the other creatures, all right, other men, which would become other nations, they were worshiping what? The moon, the stars, and flames, and trees, and wind. But Adam was what? In a righteous manner under the order of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. See, because that is the conception of life and the whole duty of man, to be under the order of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and not so-called free. Because let's prove it real quick. What did Yahweh Shai say? Let's go to Matthew real fast. What did Yahweh Shai say? Because there's order in the spirit realm, okay? But there's complete chaos here on earth. Beautiful precept, brother. I got to get that too. This is Matthew 6:10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. See, so Yahweh Shai, all right, in this beautiful prayer is saying, thy will, the Lord's will be done on earth as it is in heaven, because that was the original construct of creation, that the Most High's will be done on earth. This is why when things were created, the power said, oh, that's good. Oh, that's pleasing. Oh, that's order. You see? And it says, and the power said, let us make man in our image. Let us make man in order, in righteous order, as it is in heaven. Let us make it down on earth after our likeness. See? And it says, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over thy cattle and over all the earth. But now, under this concept of freedom, you have men that worship fish. You have the Dagon, the fish god. You have the Pope that wears this same concept on his head. I'd love to get it, but I don't want to make this lesson too long. But, just having that knowledge, you should, we're aware of these things now. Look, over the fowls of the air, they worship owls. Okay, and just look over the cattle. They worship cattle and drink of the urine. That's not how life was set up to be. But under Esau's rulership, under the heathen rulership, this is what they deem, all right, as liberty and freedom. And it says, and over all earth and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. See that? Oh, look, it says, so the powers created man in his own image. In the image of the Most High created he him. Male and female created he them. See, so right here you already have male and female. So that the order is male to be with female. But under Esau, okay, under this wicked realm, all right, you have what? the rights, you have mo rights. All right. Woe to you that call evil good. See, look, rights, the legal, social, and ethical principle of freedom or entitlement to be what? G-A-Y. Okay. Or P-E-D-O-P-H-I-L-E. You right? You have in Babylon, you have, here it is, we're reading in the scriptures where it says, look, let's make man in our image. Then you have Leviticus, man should not do this, do this, you can't do that. This is why all these laws are written down, because man is not naturally set up to live under a righteous rule. So we are witnessing the results of when heathens are in power. This is why it said, let's go to this real quick. This is why it said this in Jeremiah. Okay, real fast, and then we'll get it in Deuteronomy. But let's get this in Jeremiah. I mean, this really, I speak as a man, but this cuts Christianity. This cuts anybody that's saying that, equality and we all just live free. No, you need order. You need order on earth. And the only way you will have order on earth is through the nation that the Lord gave order to, and that is the nation of Israel, starting with Yahushua. Jeremiah 10:1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. See, the whole time in the scriptures, the heathen are completely out of order. All right, they're sacrificing their people to idols. They're worshiping the moon and the sun, and women and demons. Ultimately, it's demons. See, these heathens are set up to be vessels of doorways for wickedness to come on earth. This is why the Lord jacked us up so much, because we were created to be righteous. We were created to be the honorable vessel. We were set up to be the ones to bring order on earth. This is why we got judged for going off. This is why we got put in captivity for going off. So now we see how life is ran under the rulership of the heathens, okay, and not Israel. It says, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Right. And look, for the customs of the people are vain. So the people, okay, round about us, all right, they're going to be vain. They're going to carry and conduct themselves with a idle mindset, a wicked mindset, or layman's terms, we want a democracy. We want a rights. We want liberty, but that's out of order. The role was set up for the man to be over woman, but then Esau sets up the liberty for the woman to be over the man, because that's the American dream. See how dangerous freedom is? Because this is what he calls freedom. The Bible says, don't give a woman, the rights to gad abroad. Because, at the end of the day, and I'm going to say it like this, all these things that we're saying that we've learned now that are righteous and make sense, it's at a point then, okay, well, go out and do it and see what happens. You got a woman that's upset that well, then take your dumb ass out there and these wicked, grimy, grungy ass streets, put on these little tight ass clothes that Esau promotes and tells you to wear, and see what the hell happens to you. You want the right to go work and go see what happens. See what I mean? So we're learning, okay, to respect the order that Yahweh Shai has set up for man. And we are witnessing the results of what you call free will. And when you live by free will, you are dead. Okay. When you live under this mental construct, all right, of what Esau has pushed upon you, you are through. Okay. You are through as a human being, because women have the rights now to they can throw the babies in the Nile. I'll put it like that. Okay. That's the freedom. Men have the rights to take what they were born with and have it taken away. Okay. Like, you get what I'm trying to get at. I mean, everything that I'm speaking about, you brothers, you sisters, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. And this is why, beautiful precept. Let's get this brother's precept. This is why 1 Corinthians 14:40, let all things be done decently and in order, because if it's not in order, it's going to be confusion. All right. And confusion is rebellion, and rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. And that's what you have taken place, the highest form of witchcraft on earth. And you know what this freedom goes back to? Let me share something with you. You know what this goes back to? This goes back to what you call Frankism. Okay, I've been wanting to do a lesson on this. The Spirit hasn't allowed me, which is fine. But this is what people are under the vibration of. Okay, now Frankism, it says the Frankism preaches redemption through sin. Let's see. It says this doctrine of sacred sin demands to annihilate moral religion or any other ethical behavior, a belief system. If we cannot be saints, let us all be sinners. See, this is what you have the freedom to do in Babylon. This is what you have the freedom to do under the American nightmare. Okay, under the order of democracy, it's a form of a government to the people. But if the people are vain by nature, then the authority of the government is going to be vain by conception. Okay, Wisdom of Solomon 13. Man is vain by nature. This is why we need to be ruling. Damn it. This is why we need to be ruling. This is why we need Yahweh Shai. We need Baba Kashah, Yahweh Shalak, Yahweh Shai. We need Yahweh Shai. And he's coming. He's coming. But we as Israelites need to see the importance of this. This is Deuteronomy 4:1. It says, now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live. See, living under the righteous vibration of Yahweh Bashim Shai, you will live. Let's prove that really, really fast. Proverbs 7, real quick. It's Proverbs 7:1. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thy eye. See, you got to keep this. Okay, you got to keep this. It says, bind them upon thy fingers, write them upon the table of thy heart, dear spirit. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman. Who's a strange woman? America. Okay. The virgin daughter of confusion. The virgin daughter of Babylon is that strange woman, which now it's called the American dream of democracy and rights and liberty and opportunity and equality to be wicked. All right. You can have a woman cheat on her man in his house. He can come home and she can call the cops and get him arrested, and then now they can stay there. You hear that? Dude, I mean, I'm getting hot just thinking about it, man. Okay. And I'm like I said, I'm just scratching the surface on very small, minute scales. I mean, the average norm in America is anti-Yahweh Shemal Shai. We can just go on and on and on and on. All right, about this wickedness here. Okay. And it says Proverbs 7:5, that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words. And that's what America has done. It's gotten the kings drunken with her wine, because words are being used as a weapon. And if you get caught up in these words that are used for a weapon, guess what? You are just another sacrifice, all right, in the valley of the shadow of death. Okay. This is why we are in the most important times where you need to remain holy. Okay. Do not learn the ways of the Gentiles. Do not learn the ways of these heathen. Okay. We are waiting for rulership to bring in order. All right. This is Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. And that's what he's done. He's created a conception of death, a death style for you to live by. YOLO, do as thou will, just do it. Okay. No, I'm not wicked. I'm just going to a concert, you know. No, I'm not wicked. I'm just going to girls' night out. See, this is what he's done under his this is the American dream. When you look this up, this should be the picture, because this is what here's democracy, here's opportunity, here's equality, you know, here's rights. See, you have a right to be a Satanist here. Do you know you have a right to be a Satanist in America? Do you know that there's a satanic temple suing schools? Check this out. The Satanic Temple sues elementary school after school club rejected. So you have the right, according to the American dream. See how dangerous freedom is? See how dangerous freedom is? Free, exempt from what? The image of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Look, not in bondage, not in bondage. This is why we were once in bondage under our laws, but now we're under grace. But that doesn't mean the laws were wicked. We are just in sinful flesh. See? Look at this. So when you're free, you're not in bondage. You're exempt from. The American dream makes you exempt from the orders of Yahweh Shemel Shai. See how wicked this is? Let's go back to our points. This is why the Lord gave us the law, statutes, and commandments to bring order on earth. Okay? To bring order on earth. And right now, with us not ruling, with the wicked ruling, the people are mourning. And I saw your precept, brother. I saw your precept. Let's get it. Matter of fact, let's read Deuteronomy 4 in here. And I'm going to get this brother's precept in the blue letter. I want to share something. Watch this. So let's go here. Let's get our point. All right. So the brother had, let me see. I don't even know what the hell that is. Let's get out of this. All right. Well, I saw the precept the brother posted. He posted Proverbs 29. So let's grab that real quick. I'll fix that later. So let's go here. Look at this. Check this out. So, and I was thinking of this precept too. So let's go to Proverbs 29. But watch this. I want to share something. So Proverbs 29, and this cuts and proves that we are to be the ruling class nation to bring order on earth through Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So right now, people are mourning, right? But the main people that are mourning are the Israelites, because it says how the creature groaneth. Because see, we need to be in rulership. We need to be in rulership. Now, when you look at this word people, I want to share something. So look, nation, people, right? Nations, people. But look at this. Specifically, a tribe as those of Israel. We are the ones that are really mourning because we know what is the standard. We're the ones really mourning. That's why it says Ezekiel 9:4, mark them that sigh and cry, because we now know how the earth is supposed to be ran. We now know the order and image that the creature was supposed to be set up in. So with not seeing that, we're vexed by the filthy conversation as Lot. We're pissed off as Noah, we're suffering as Job, because we see and now know. That's why it says with much wisdom is grief. Us brothers, okay? We are the number one mourners here on earth because we now know the order of life and are not drunken with the concept of the American dream, because we see what democracy and rights and liberty and opportunity gets you. It gets you to be wicked. It gives you a cloak and protection to be a demon. It allows you to freak off, Man, let's go real quick. Let's get our points. I don't want to go off in a tangent. Deuteronomy 4:1. Now, therefore, hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them. See, we are in a spirit now where we want to do them. We want to live by these ways. We want to live by these laws, and we want to see the judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shai on earth, because we see wickedness. We see the confusion of your conception of freedom. Okay, it says that ye may live and go in and possess the land which Yahweh Shemel Shai power of your fathers giveth you. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your power, which I command you. Your eyes have seen what the Lord did because of Baal Peor. See, we know about judgment. We know that judgment will come to those that want to freely be wicked. We know that judgment will come to those that are using the term of demonocracy, okay, and rights and liberty to be a demon, because that's what the American dream is. The American dream is Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto you that call evil good. Okay, you call this evil, abominable lifestyle the American dream. You see, this is completely wicked. This is completely evil. And now it's complete confusion, because now a man has the liberty and right to be the opposite. And now we're confused. Like, is that a man, a woman? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is going on? I don't know what this is. What food is this? Is this food? Is this edible? Is this lawful? Is this good for me? Am I supposed to be doing this? Should those kids be learning that? I can't believe. See what freedom gets you? It gets you hell, man. That's what he's giving. He's giving you hell. He's giving you hell. This is why when the wicked are in authority, the Israelites are mourning. The Israelites are mourning. So when you really read this, I'm going to go back to Deuteronomy. I just happened to click this. But when you go to Proverbs 29:2, the real people that are mourning are the Israelites. Okay? When you read this in the blue letter, that word people means Israel specifically. We as Israelite men are the ones mourning first, pissed off first, because we now know the order of life. Ecclesiastes, the duty of man. Freedom leads to confusion. Him giving you freedom makes you exempt from the image of righteous order that is supposed to be on earth for man, woman, child, and beast. Okay? Since I said beast, you have the right to be with an animal in America. Let me finish my points. This is Deuteronomy 4:3. It says, the Lord thy God has destroyed them from among you, but ye that will cleave unto the Lord your God are alive, every one of you this day. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it, right? So this is what we're supposed to do. It says, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. See what the order and image of Yahweh Shemel Shai does to the world. It brings order, it brings life, and it brings peace. But see what the wicked does to the world and earth under his conception of freedom. What's that? Psalms 82. Hey, this shows you that heathens should not be ruling. Okay, Christians, you should not be ruling. Okay, look what you're doing to the earth, man. Okay, look what you're doing to the earth. All right, what is that? Psalms 82. Is it Psalms 82:6? All the earth is out of order. This is why the scriptures say that the earth is out of order. Okay, Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Everything's out of course under his conception of freedom. There can't be freedom. You need order. You need boundaries. You need things set in place. Okay. You need things set in place. Isaiah 24, the laws are done away with. Yeah, that's what your heathen ass says. That's what your demonic ass says. All right. Isaiah 24:4, the earth mourneth because of your freedom. The earth fadeth away because of your liberty and rights. The world languisheth because of your democracy and fadeth away. The haughty people with the American dream of the earth do languish. That's what you get since you wanted to live by the American dream. Now the haughty people of the American dream of the earth are languishing. Look, the earth also is defiled under the American dream. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws and rather live by the American dream. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. That's what you get. This is what you read to anyone that says the laws are done away with, but they're crying about poverty, or unrighteousness. Hey, you said the laws are done away with. This is the results of what you get not living by the order and image of Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is the results of Yahweh Shai and the nation of Israel not ruling. This is why it was told to us this, Deuteronomy 18. This is why it was told to us this, Deuteronomy 18:9. And it says, when thou come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. See? So this is an abomination. The American dream is an abomination. Your democracy is an abomination. Your rights and liberty and opportunity equality is an abomination. Okay, we need a righteous rulership on earth, and it's coming. And when it comes through Yahushai, when order comes through Yahweh Shai, guess what? These nations are going to say, yo, this is it. This is how it's supposed to be done. This is how it's supposed to be ran. Isaiah 2 and 2, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh Shai's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, the other nations and governments, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks, and nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. Wow, that sounds very peaceful to me, because under the rulership of the American dream, this is what you get. Under the rulership of Esau, Edom, this is what you get. Under the rulership of freedom, this is what you get. You see? So, I just wanted to do a lesson. When you look at this entirety, when you look at it in whole, you can see the freedom that America has given the people ultimately has led to the most wicked, corruptible, perverse, and abominable empire on earth. So I pray that you brothers and few sincere sisters were edified. Salakia for not able to get the precepts. Also look at the precepts on the comment board. Very, very edifying. All right. And hey, call all Yahweh Shemel Shai by Shemar Kakodash. Double honors to elders, apostles, great millstone that do well. With that being said, shalom.